Radio Podcast. I'm Isabella.
And I'm Will.
Today's special guest is Carrie O'Keefe.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Mind if we ask you some questions?
I would love to answer questions.
What types of classes do you teach?
I'm a fitness instructor, and I personal train people, teach one-on-one coaching, all ages, and I also teach group fitness classes where I have 20 plus, and small group training where I specialize in a certain sport. I go to different businesses or go to their houses, things like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any hobbies outside of personal training?
Yes, I love to spend time with my friends and family. I have 2 daughters that keep me busy, running around their sports and activities. And we just got a new little puppy that's keeping me really, really busy and on my toes. I also love to travel. In the summer, we travel quite a bit when the kids are out of school. So.
Do you ever teach outside in the summer?
Yeah, so my classes, I teach, like I said, at businesses or a place in Chanhassen called Bring It Studios. And we will take our class outside when it's nice out because they love to be outside, our clients do. And so I'll do maybe a few exercises and things inside, and the ones that we can do outside, usually I do have them spend some time outside, depending on the weather. The heat gets to them, but I teach at 5:15 a.m. in the morning, so the clients are, it's pretty nice out, and the sun is coming up, so we get a jump start on the day. It feels great.
I heard you coached volleyball. Where did you coach?
I've been coaching since for over 20 years now, probably. Oh, that aged me a little bit. But I coached through college, and I coached junior programs, and I coached at Eden Prairie for a little bit, their juniors program, and at Chanhassen, I coached their juniors, but also coached the high school team, the varsity team, for 4 years. I was the assistant volleyball coach there and started up their program because this is their 5th year of Chanhassen High School being open. So I enjoyed coaching at that level. It was fun. It was very demanding, though, and having 2 young kids, I was not able to do that this year because of their activities interfering. So I actually coached here at Bluff Creek. I coached a K through 5 skills clinic program in the fall, and I loved coaching those ages and watching them develop. So,
since you've been a coach, I'm guessing that you've played. What positions and where have you played?
I played high school at Stewartville, Minnesota, and played juniors, which is the off season to your high school program, and I played at Stewartville for 4, 5, 6 years, probably 6 years, and then I went on and played at Northern Lights, my junior program, and got a college scholarship to play at University of Nebraska, Omaha. I played there for 2 years and got called to play at the University of Minnesota for my last 2 years, so I played as a backup setter, defensive specialist at the University of Minnesota.
I heard you like traveling. Where do you travel?
My sister lives in Ely, Minnesota, which is north of here, and my mom and dad live on a lake in northern Minnesota also, so we get up there quite a bit in the summer and enjoy the jumping in the lake. Feels good. Going into the Boundary Waters is really fun. We also have family that live out west in Colorado, so we'll try to go out there, and we get to go whitewater rafting, and we stay pretty active in the outdoors. So,
one thing I heard that was interesting is that like you played with an Olympian volleyball player. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I played with Lindsay Burke, her name is. She's currently on the Olympic volleyball team. She is the captain and 3-time Olympian, 2-time silver medalist. I was the backup setter to her, co-captain with her at the University of Minnesota, and she is going to try to be in the next Olympics. So she is on the team currently. Unless of an injury, she will be heading there. So,
Well, I hope she stays.
yes.
I hope she stays like training so that she can get on the team.
What type of equipment do you use, and what's your favorite?
Oh, good question. So equipment in my classes that I like to use or with my clients, we use mats, weights, medicine balls, stability balls, long bands, short bands, steps, boxes, ropes. Oof, is that everything? Oh, gliders, they're called. That's another thing. There's lots of equipment we use when we're exercising. My favorite would probably be the bands. I love using the bands. Not only are you getting resistance as you're doing the exercise, you have to resist it back down. You can't just let it flop down. It'll hurt your joints. So I guess I'd choose bands as my favorite. Nobody's asked me that question before. Good question.
Do you do any other sports besides volleyball?
I love to run. I've run 5 marathons, one including the Boston Marathon that you had to qualify to get into. That was really exciting. And I've done lots of half marathons. I've done a few triathlons. So I enjoy running. I would love to get into biking a lot more. I also teach hula hoop classes, so I hoop quite a bit. It's great for your core, and I know you guys have big hoops here. And the kids get into those quite a bit. That's pretty awesome to help their core get stronger. So. Some ages of people that I teach. Good one. I kind of mentioned that earlier. I just wanted to add this in there. I teach all ages, like your guys' age too. And that's really exciting. But I've also taught all the way up to 75 years old. So some to my hula hoop classes, the mom and the daughter will come, or the grandma and the granddaughter will come, which is really exciting. So they get to do an exercise with their granddaughter, kind of do it together, which is really great for people to, teach each other that how important exercise is. So anywhere from 4 years old, I've taught all the way up to 75 years old. So, yeah.
Like, have you ever taught at an elementary school, like as a gym teacher or anything like that?
No, I actually did not get my degree in teaching, but my degree is in policy management, environmental education policy management at the University of Minnesota, and I didn't really use that a whole lot. I've got certified in all the fitness stuff now and kind of took off with that. Having kids, it's a little more flexible job for me to be able to be home with them and stuff, but maybe should have gone the teacher route. I would have loved to have done that. I have come in and helped out in classes or taught you guys how to hula hoop, I think, at one point. So, yeah.
Thank you for coming in, Karaoke. Thank you, Karaoke, for coming in today.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Today's radio podcast was brought to you by Bluff Creek Elementary and Eastern Carver County Schools.